Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for July 2022. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in July and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there. So you might want to check that out. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising, and Cancer Moon. I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot deck in this video. And happy birthday to the Cancers out there. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic, happy birthday and solar return. All that being said, Cancer, now on to your July 2022 Psychic Tarot reading. So the first card you have is the Page of Swords. And let me just tell you, I'm reading you at sign number 10. And the Page of Swords has shown up for Cancer, Gemini, and Capricorn so far. And like I said, I still have 3 more signs to do after you. This would be an air sign person, an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. This could be a child to you because pages can symbolize children. It could also be an adult that's immature or young at heart. It could be a messenger. Pages can bring messages, and it would be a messenger bringing in truth, wisdom, knowledge, or untruth, lack of wisdom, lack of knowledge. But it could be an air sign. Now, remember, this could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign. That's an air sign. Or if you're born on the cusp of Gemini and Cancer. You may be feeling and thinking that this person, this air sign person, is a little difficult to deal with. Maybe all the time, or maybe just in the month of July. I feel like they're aggravating to you. I feel like they're telling you things you don't really want to hear. They may have the feeling like you are not listening to them. So they could be equally aggravated with you. They may be trying to give you advice. They may be telling you that you're putting yourself in a tricky or difficult position. That may be why you don't want to hear what they have to say. You may feel like they're being insistent about stuff, and you may also feel like their viewpoint is stupid. For lack of a better word, you may feel like they're insistent and their thoughts on some matter that they want to, instruct you on, or, tell you you're making a mistake. You may feel like their ideas are stupid. But keep in mind, when the court cards come up, the people cards, it's going to mean multiple people. It's not going to be the same for all of you Cancers. They could be having a hard time with their reality. They could be having difficulty with the things they're coping with in July and maybe beyond. They may feel like they thought they had something in the bag that they don't. So maybe they thought they had, went on an interview and they thought they had that job in the bag, but they didn't get it. Or they, thought they could get a promotion at their work and they thought they had it in the bag, but they didn't get it. Or it could even be a relationship they thought that they had in the bag and they didn't work out. I feel like they're kind of puzzled by things people are saying or doing to them, or how people are reacting to them. They could be feeling like a little misunderstood. They could be feeling like they're confused. Why are people, why are they getting the short end of the stick? Why are people misunderstanding them? They could be confused by it because they could have had all signs pointed in the direction that things were going to work out, and then like the rug got pulled out from under them, and it didn't work out. In short, I feel like you may be bothered and annoyed by them. Whether you feel sorry for them or not, I don't know, but you may feel bothered or annoyed by them. Next card you have in the reading is the King of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles is an earth sign person. This is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. Could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that is an earth sign. This could be somebody that wants to put you in a position of power, or power and authority, or give you more responsibility, but they could want to put you in a position of power. So that could be a boss, could be somebody that wants to hire you. I don't know. They could be like a mentor or a teacher to you. There could be something that they want you to review or learn, or both, for like an upcoming job or an upcoming gig or an upcoming promotion or position. I feel like at times they can be really great and on fire with handling finances and money. But there are times where they're horrible at it. So it's kind of weird. It's not all the time. Like when they're on, they're on. They know what they're doing. They got it all together. And they can definitely be good with investing, managing money, bookkeeping, accounting, bill paying, anything to do with finances. They can be on fire about it. But then there's times where they get distracted or they get lackadaisical, and then it just like kind of falls to crap. They may need you to assess something, evaluate something, or reassess something. So they could be hiring you. Like if you have your own business, this could be a client that's hiring you to reassess their finances, go over their books, or reassess something. Like it could be a boss. It could be a client that's hiring you. It could be a boss. I don't know, but I get them. Like, to me, it feels like they want you to look over stuff. They may want you to work for them or correct things or evaluate what's going on. This person could be near and dear to your heart. For some of you, this could even be a parent that maybe they're really good with finances at some times, and then other times they're horrible at it. Could be your significant other for some of you, or it could be a client or a boss that you just really care about, and I don't know, but for many of you, I feel like you look at them in a positive way. Like they could be, my guide said, near and dear to your heart. You could even be training or educating the King of Pentacles. You could be letting them in on information. So remember what I said. If the King of Pentacles hires you to evaluate or reevaluate something, then you might be doing that and then giving them the necessary information that they need. So the next card you have in your reading is the Lover's card. And this is two people that are, they have an empathic connection. There's sexual chemistry here. Sometimes there's love, but not always. This could indicate a love affair of some sort. So we have to see how this can mean other things, not love and not sexual chemistry also. Some of you do have a bond between you and someone that's developing. And I do feel it's either romance or an affair or romance of some sort. If you're single, or even if you're coupled with somebody else and you have an affair with them, this person, I feel like I get the vibe of going steady for a long time. So whether you are single and you guys partner up and then you're together for quite a while, or this could be somebody you're having an affair with. Remember, with the power of choice comes responsibility. So this could be a choice that you're having to make. Some of you could have feelings deepening and developing for somebody that, you know, maybe it's a coworker and your feelings are deepening and developing for them, or somebody that you work with in some other capacity, somebody at some club, group, or organization you belong to, or some facility that you go and do activities at a gym or at you know, some art class or something. It may start out as a friendship, and you may have known them for a while for some of you, but there could be feelings developing here between you and them. I do feel for some of you this is going to be a full-blown, wide out in the open affair or love relationship. I feel it goes to that. But again, there's going to be those of you Cancers that are going to say, I'm already married. I'm not having an affair. I'm not interested in love. I'm single and I'm happy about it. So then this card must not be applying to you, because it keeps coming up as that's why it's here. For those of you that are single, it could come up in, my guides are saying, where you're concerned about stabilizing your future. And it may have nothing to do with love, romance, or any of that. I asked my guides that because I know there's those of you that are going to say feelings developing for somebody else, something turning into an affair or a long-term romance is not in your cards. You don't believe that's for you. So that's what I get. Stabilizing, being concerned about stabilizing your future. And, you know, doing that could take you away from things that you love. So you may feel like, well, the career I'm in or what I'm doing isn't really going to give me a stable future. So I need to get a part-time job or go into a different career direction or find some other way to stabilize my future. So again, but for most of you, it's what I said in the beginning. It's a love affair, relationship, feelings developing for somebody else, full-blown love affair could happen, romance. So if you would like to get an expansion of this reading where I look into my crystal and give you additional psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for the month of July 2022, you can access those videos on Vimeo by clicking on the link down below in the description box. Or you can go to my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page, and there you'll see all the video series I have listed. You just look for those July 2022 Psychic Tarot readings for each sign of the zodiac. You click on whichever sign you want, your sun sign, your rising sign, or your moon sign, or somebody else you love and care about sign. You click on that, and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. So card number 4 in your reading is the 5 of Rods. Now, the 5 of Rods came up. I'm reading you at sign number 9. And the 5 of Rods has come up now for Scorpio, Cancer, and Capricorn so far. So this has been a very repeated card this month. And this is an internal struggle going on in you, or a struggle with coworkers, family members, or a struggle with any kind of, within any kind of groups, clubs, or organizations you belong to. I hear feelings are mixed, and I get vying for there's competition, people vying for something. You may be in a situation where you see a lot of people's attitudes are changing towards each other. This could be in an apartment building you belong to, in a class that you attend. It could be in your neighborhood. It could be in your family. It could also be at work. But I get people's attitudes, like something's stirring up the pot here in one of those areas. And people's attitudes are starting to change towards each other. And I'm getting like competitiveness is driving up here also. You may have to show people who's boss. You may have to feel like you have to access your inner courage and stand up for something that you believe in or something that's going on. You could be involved in a situation where family members are bickering about money. It could be bills that need to be paid and some people don't want to chip in and pay. It could be, people spending beyond the budget, that like a household budget. If there's anybody that's sick or any like elderly person that is in a nursing home or needs home health care, there could be arguments about that. And if it's not about money, it could also be about who's going to do what. And again, that could be in a family situation, but that could also happen at work or at a class situation or in a club, group, or organization where people are like, well, that's not fair. People are going to feel like certain things aren't fair. Some people are going to feel like there's people in this situation that aren't pulling their weight, either financially or energetically, with pulling their weight with what they should be doing. You may feel like what's going on here is deterring you from making progress. I feel like this tension here eventually eases up, and for some of you, you could see that happening in the latter part of August or going into September, where this eases up. Stay true to your purpose. Don't let people throw you off your game. Don't let people pull any kind of psychological games with you either, because that could go on, where people use guilt, manipulation, threats. Don't let any of that happen to you. Stand your ground. The next card you have in your reading is the Ten of Rods, and the Ten of Rods came up for Cancer and Capricorn so far. And this is moving on to new and better horizons with 10 rods of burden on your shoulder. And these 10 rods of burden could be knowledge and experience you gain as you move on to your new and better horizons. You may find some situations going on in your life that you feel a little bit complex or difficult to you, that need to be ironed out, sorted out. And you could feel overburdened at this time, where you may feel like a lot of responsibilities are falling on top of you. If you're not happy with a place where you work, you may feel like you're ready to pack up and go. You may feel like you want to either go on a vacation, take a leave of absence, but especially you might feel like you want to leave. You may start to amass not only information, but contacts. So if you feel like you're going to leave, you may want to make note of people you've done business with or made contacts with, or that could be good networking possibilities for you, or could become clients or customers to you if you're leaving a work situation. You could also have a lot of things that are kind of getting on your nerves or bugging you, Cancer, and you may feel like, I want to get rid of whatever the things that are bugging you. If there are people that are bugging you, you may feel like, I don't want to hang out with them anymore, or I want to distance myself and not talk to them so much anymore. Or if it's stuff like things that aren't working, appliances or technology or other things, you may feel like, oh my gosh, I got to get rid of these things. They're not working. I got to get rid of it. Or even subscription-based things. If you have any subscriptions to anything, channels, Patreon, magazines. Do people subscribe to magazines anymore? Magazines, or even things like cable, or other things that would be considered like signing up, joining, subscribing to whatever. You may feel like, I got to clear this out now. I got to clear it out. You may feel like I said, but there could be things, objects and things that you feel like this isn't working, that's not working anymore, neither is this, or this is off and on, it's working, not working, working, not working. You may want to get rid of a lot of stuff and clear the decks, clear it out. I feel that many of you are making a new start, and it could happen soon, very soon. But I'm going to tell you what, some of you, the new start happens for you in February, right? We've already passed February of 2022, so it would be February of 2023. So it could happen anytime between now and February. You have a new start, but some of you, it's happening in February of 2023. So the best gemstone crystal I got for you for the month of July 2022 is malachite. And the other sign so far that has gotten malachite is Taurus. So malachite clears and activates the chakras and attunes to spiritual guidance. It opens the heart to unconditional love. It encourages risk-taking and change. It breaks unwanted ties and old patterns. Well, that came up for you in the Ten of Rods. It teaches responsibility for your actions. That came up in the Lover's card. It teaches responsibility for your actions, thoughts, and feelings. It helps heal your heart chakra. It's going to actually help boost your immune system. And it's going to give you a feeling like a metabolism boost. So you could see a increase in your vitality and your energy if you're working with or wearing this gemstone in the month of July 2022. It's also a good cleansing stone somehow for your aura, but also kidneys and liver. It may help those organs. So if you're prone to having issues with your liver or kidneys, you may want to work with this stone, meditate with it on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra. Also, if you sleep with it under your pillow or wear it, this could be beneficial to you. It's a good gemstone for you to work with to heal, especially if you've been wounded in the areas of love. So I hope these messages were of help to you, and I hope they made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand channel, you can access the most recently recorded videos down below in the description box beneath this video. And those links are also available on my website at theluckymermaid.com videos page. The most recent video series I've recorded is the Psychic Crystal readings for July of 2022. It's like a continuation of the readings I do here on YouTube, that once I finish your sign, reading for your sign, I stop the video and then I go and look into the crystal and give you additional messages and predictions for this month of July 2022. So you might want to check that out. My mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2022 is available now on Vimeo, where I used the center of the Celtic Cross Tarot spread, which has 6 cards. And the first card is what's affecting you. The second card is what's helping you or blocking you. The third card in the layout will be what is fact. So it's either already happened, happening right now, or getting ready to happen. Card number 4 is your past that's affecting you in the second half of 2022. Card number 5 is the energies you're traveling through the second half of this year. And card number 6 will be the outcome or something that's coming up for you in the very near future. The other videos you might be interested in is my full moon lunar eclipse in Scorpio, May 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. That I'm looking into the energies of that lunar eclipse in Scorpio and how it will be affecting your sign, your sun sign. But if you really, I advise you, if you can do it, to watch your rising sign, because some people, their rising sign resonates and more for them and gives them more messages than their sun sign does. So I would highly recommend you get both your rising and your sun sign in those series if you can do so. Also, the partial solar eclipse in Taurus, April 2022, Psychic Tarot, Crystal, and Oracle card readings. That's also available. And you know what? That eclipse occurred on April 30th, 2022. The other eclipse occurred May 15th and 16th, depending on where you live, in May of 2022. You're being affected by those two eclipses right now, still. And those effects can last for up to 6 months and sometimes even further. So I highly recommend you check those out. They usually are really accurate for people. And I recommend watching, like I said, your rising sign and your sun sign if you can do so. Don't forget, my career and finance, psychic tarot, and crystal readings are available for each sign of the zodiac. I recorded them in April of 2022. Those predictions go from April of 2022 all the way out until the end of October of 2023. So you have 18 months of career and finance predictions in those videos. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2022, Psychic Tarot and Oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. That link is also down below and available on my website videos page. And don't forget the Big Love readings for 2022 for both singles and couples, where I look into the single people of your sign at the beginning of the video, each video of each sign, and I look into the coupled people of your sign in the same video. So I highly recommend you watch the entire video, because there's going to be messages that are for the single people of your sign and for the coupled people of your sign that will still resonate for you regardless of whether you're singled or coupled. I do the videos that way earlier in the year for singles and couples, because your relationship status could change. You could start out single and end up in a couple. You could start out in a couple and end up single by the end of the year. So you might want to check those out about love and romance for you. The Saturn in Aquarius, Psychic Tarot and Crystal readings, those predictions are still in play all the way until the end of March of 2023. They start in December of 2020 and go until the end of March of 2023. So we're all still being affected by Saturn in Aquarius, even though it sometimes retrogrades out and then it comes back, but you're being affected by it until March, end of March of 2023. My Psychic Tarot readings for the new year of 2022, using the Year Ahead Tarot layout, which is 14 cards total. Those readings are about 40 minutes long. Look, we're only halfway through the year of 2022. If you haven't checked out the Year Ahead reading, you might want to look at that now, because you still got the rest of this year. But don't forget, like I said in the beginning, the mid-month Psychic Tarot, the mid-year Psychic Tarot update for 2022 are now available, because I just finished them. So you might want to check them out and see what came up there. Like I said, I used the center of the Celtic Cross tarot spread. If you would like to donate to my channel and help support the readings that I do here on YouTube, I have a donation link down below underneath all those videos I mentioned, and that link is connected to PayPal. And I thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. It does mean a lot to me, and it does help me a lot. So thank you so much for that. I do truly appreciate it. If you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you won't see here on a video on YouTube, You can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I use usually tarot cards, occasionally oracle cards, and sometimes the crystal. And I give you psychic predictions and messages there that I usually write out. I don't have that much success when I try to record on video on there because they don't go long enough and I don't know enough about it. I guess I could mess around with it some more. But I usually write those predictions out. And many people find that, you know, some of those messages in those 5 paragraphs resonate with them, or the whole entire message resonates with them. And you might too. So I'd love to see you there on my social media pages. And, you know, if anybody ever contacts you on Instagram and says, hey, this is, you know, Pam Georgel, The Lucky Mermaid, do you want a reading? It's not me doing it. I only schedule private readings from my long wait list and my long cancellations list. And I really can only do a few of those a month anymore based on other things I have going on in my life. So if you want to find out about private readings, you need to go to my website and check it out on my scheduling page at theluckymermaid.com. And all the information about what's going on with private readings is there. But if somebody contacts you and saying they're me and it's on a social media, Instagram, Facebook, it's not me. Or even in the comments section on YouTube, because they do that there too, it's not me. So don't get suckered in. I don't want to see you lose any money because I have seen it happen. So I hope that does not happen to you. And by the way, I've had some people recently tell me, it happens, I get like pockets of people that tell me this here and there, and I've been getting it lately where they say they're unsubscribed to my channel. So I don't know why YouTube does that. I'm not unsubscribing anyone. So please make sure if you want to be subscribed that you are still subscribed and hit that notification bell so that you'll get notified when my most recent videos get uploaded to YouTube. You'll get notified about it. So I really hope you have an absolutely amazing July, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.